Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about something that's close to my heart. We're going to be talking about the science behind mototherapy. So first we got to understand what is mototherapy or wind therapy. People often talk about the pleasant feeling that they get after they go ride. When they're more calm, they're more focused, they feel better, they're not as angry, they're not as upset. It's a very cathartic experience, right? And this is something that most every single rider has felt and talked about. And it's not something that people who haven't ridden before might understand right from the get-go. So once you get on a bike and you truly experience that, then you know what mototherapy truly is about. You'll hear it very often of other riders talking about what mototherapy is. They're like, oh man, I just need to get out and go ride and just clear my mind. It's an escape. It's a way for people to break the monotony of their day, of the work, of the stress and the anxiety and anything else that they're feeling in their lives. It gives them an opportunity to get away from that and to be able to separate themselves from that and to give themselves a break to be alone with their thoughts, just to be on the road, to experience nature, get some fresh air, get some sunlight, and to put themselves in a better mindset. So one of the key things of mototherapy is stress relief. And a key component of that is cortisol. You'll hear cortisol talked about all the time in relation to stress. And it kind of gets a bad rap. Cortisol in itself isn't a bad thing. It's when it over accumulates in our bodies, that's when the bad things start to happen. In itself, it's actually a good thing. It helps primes our bodies to be more active, but unless we use that energy, it's just gonna continue to build up, and then that's when we start to get the negative side effects of cortisol. There was a study done in UCLA that was funded by Harley Davidson, and the doctor, who was a neuroscientist, wanted to focus on what actually happens in your brain when you go out and ride a motorcycle. And there were three primary findings. First, participants in the study who went out and had a ride for like 20-something minutes on a predetermined route in a rural area, they found that they had increased heart rate as well as increased adrenaline, similar to that of light exercise. The secondary finding they had was they had increased alertness and focus. And then the third finding they had was the participants had decreased cortisol levels by about 27%. And that's pretty significant. Now, you've probably heard other people talk about how riding a motorcycle is very similar to a meditative experience. And that makes sense, right? When you think about meditation, you're really focused on your breathing, you're focused on, different types of colors or sensations or thoughts or just trying to be in the moment. Riding a motorcycle really forces you in that mindset of being focused on the present and the here and the now, because you can't be thinking about everything else that's going on in your life. You have to focus on what's immediately in front of you so that way you don't die. And that's really where the benefit of the mototherapy can kind of come in, because it forces you into that mindset. You're going to have a really hard time not getting those benefits of riding that motorcycle, getting that increased heart rate and decreasing those cortisol levels. So that way you're putting yourself into a more positive mindset to be able to manage that stress, anxiety, and whatever else you got going on in your life. So really the moral of the story is go ride, because there is science behind the benefits of riding a motorcycle. It's really great to see that Harley Davidson put some research and some thought into this to help get more people out riding, because that's something that I think we as riders know intuitively, experience riding. But that might not be something that other non-riders may even be aware of. It's a fun experience for sure, but they may not even be thinking about some of the other side effects, positive side effects that may happen as a result of riding and engaging in this community and really being able to be a part of the experience. So with that, I hope you found this video enjoyable. As always, everybody, be brave, do good, take care of yourselves. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.